Color, it's this amazing tour through the best of Disney and Pixar animations. And so it started with brainstorming with Steve Davison about what are those moments? How do you take these 70 years of Disney and Pixar animation and create those perfect little memories that people want to go back to? One of the things that John Lasseter really pushed early on was to make sure that we're using the water as personality. It's not just movement. The water itself are characters, and in fact there are moments when we hand off from our animation to the water, so the characters that we're revisiting are actually come to life in lots of different ways. We selected these iconic moments from all of our different films. Buzz and Woody meeting for the very first time in Andy's room, and Wally and Eve sharing a kiss for the first time, and getting the animators who originally created them to bring them to life, with Brett Coderre, who animated Dory's speaking whale in Finding Nemo, and he's now helping to bring that moment to life here for World of Color. We've brought back our favorite friends like Heimlich from A Bug's Life, and it's always fun because these are like old friends that we get to spend time with.
When I first heard about The World of Color from Roger, he just explained that they wanted to use a couple of clips that I did on Nemo, and it was definitely a joy for me to bring those guys back to life. The animation in the movie, you'd see that there were actually 2 shots. And so those shots that I originally did, we tried to keep as much as we could in the film, but then they added 30 seconds more, which is a lot in animation.
One of the challenging things about bringing Heimlich in for the World of Color show is he hasn't been touched for almost a decade. So when we went to bring him back to life, he was completely not compatible with our current system. And so really we had to rebuild him almost completely from scratch. The only thing that we could really save from before was just his outer shell, and everything else has been completely redone. I love Heimlich, I really do. And animating him, for me, he was one of my favorite characters from A Bug's Life, and to be able to animate him was really quite fun. I love the films we do, and I love the fact that our characters are getting in the park and families are able to see and interact with them, and this is just a great way to make that happen.
Well, I think when people see The World of Color, it will bring back, for the older generation like me, it'll bring back a lot of nostalgia.
This isn't just a funny show or just a spectacle. It's a show that really has an emotional thread through the entire thing. I think people are going to be surprised by the amount of laughter and even some of the tears that they're going to have.